Okay, fellow aviators, I thought I'd do one on the Raptor, the Premier 5th generation. That's good, I can see which way the wind's going now. So what we'll do is we'll just do a quick, I suppose, flight, just to show you some bits and pieces of it. One thing that I will mention is that when you first unpack it, if you do get it, you'll find that inside, there'll be a red canopy over the top here, and you'll probably wonder how the heck to remove it. You can't, there's no point in clicking, etc. But there's a button on the right hand side here, and that's the one that you can click right there, and that will remove it. So we'll just, that's also the button to obviously turn on all the electrics. Mostly everything will be selected on the screens. I haven't really had to alter anything apart from the lights, of course. You've got your lights over this way for your console floods. You've got your day-night mode. Obviously being daylight, I won't need that. Some of the buttons don't work, but they've still done a pretty good job for the information that they weren't able to get because of the secrecy behind this plane still. But they've done a pretty good job. Now, the other thing, the canopy, which is when you go into it, will be open. That's that button there to be able to push, as you can see. It's coming down now. Yep, so you can put that in place. There is a hold button, but I think just a double click for that. Now, your screens, you have obviously menus for them. You can have them do different things. I find that it's good to have probably the map, the moving map up on the top left-hand side rather than this position, because you don't want to have to keep looking around all the time. That way you can look out the HUD and also be able to see the map. So it's up to you how you want to config these particular screens. Here's all the so you've got all the tags on the plane as well when you first start, yeah. So you can actually take off all the tags. The tow bar on the front, which is flip outside, so it just shows the tow bar. I don't think it gets used. So I'll just tick that off, and we'll just go back outside and have a look here. It's disappeared. So whenever you see them come up, it's selecting it. Cold and dark RBF items. Yep, pass. There's the ladder, of course. I'm sure. Oh, you've got to have the canopy open, I imagine, for that. So just pop that up. What if the ladder's outside? No. Okay. I suppose if I select a few of them, we'll see what. No. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Just flip them all off. Let's get the bird underway. We can have it probably just. We'll get the manual pushback going. Now to start I'll bring the canopy down. Now to start everything, it's obviously through the panels. I've got it set up on the right hand side here. So by pushing the CNTL, which is control, I suppose. I'm flying by the seat of my pants, by the way. This is obviously the pump, but you can just go to quick start to get that going. We'll get the, if I release that, flip around to the left a bit. Now I've got AIG turned off, which is the traffic program, so I'll get some so there's no traffic at this airport. So busy. This is Queenstown, New Zealand, which is my base and on air. It's a pretty neat little airport. It's right in the middle of the Alps, next to the lake Wakatipu. So yeah, it's a pretty scenic sort of place. If you get to go on the career management with on air, it's quite a good little location to start. You know, lots of small little airports to fly to build up your income. Okay, that's probably enough. Okay, right. So now to start. That's about that fast. You just push that button and that's enough to do it. Obviously my pushback tow bar comes up pretty quick. Yeah, okay. Goodness knows what that bloke's doing there, but no more. Now you got other things that, what this is idiot doing. Let's see why it's automatically come back up. Whoops, that's the traffic control. Oh, there we go. It's obviously when you start up, it automatically connects to the pushback, which is quite nice. Okay, so we'll just do a quick flight. You can go the ring in and out, so we'll just go out. So up here's Lake Wakatipu up there. I'll probably just go for a quick flight up there. I won't land there. I'll come back here, and it'll give you a good impression of the speed of it all. And you really want fairly good computer that can keep up with the graphics. I noticed that even my frames per second, not so much stop, but you don't want any jerkiness. Okay, let's get this moving. For some reason I didn't set up the flaps, so let's just see if it pass. Obviously you don't want to come in too fast. There's an extended part here for the which is just there. I don't know if that's going to work, but never mind. I'll just zoom out. Put the landing lights on. Okay, so this is 05, so we're heading north here. Don't need to worry about mounts or anything because this thing gets real quick in the elevation. Landing lights are over here somewhere. Where are we? Head out. Okay. Well, at least you can drop the idle back and it stops, which is good. Not like a Tesla roll, that's for sure. Alright, let's boot this baby up. out a second. I thought the canopy was down. Let's gear up. And I'll put those flaps, but I'll put them on. Let's take a right up. That's just bizarre, the altitude, the ascent, increasing altitude is just bizarre. Okay, so we'll go up to, now you'll notice it went from red to green on the spot, on the moving map. The moving, yeah, obviously it's because of the altitude. Yeah, so obviously it turns red when you're below certain altitudes compared to the mountains or terrain around you. Almost touch. Okay, let's go down to Wakatipu. Should set in this direction. Not Wakatipu, Wanaka. Which one it is, so it's alright, we'll just fly in both lakes, just to give you a bit of a fly low. Can't seem to have it's parted over here, which is good. This is it here. This is the airport, I think, on the left. Memory. I used to use this airport to and from Queenstown to get my income up on my career management on air. So it's obviously a bit of an up. The fluidity of it all is pretty good. Talk about the graphics here. Running an i9 computer with 32 gig of RAM. Decent video card. Got a few things on Ultra. Some things are on high, but most of it's on Ultra. Talk about the graphics, etc. So, here to the break. Between the mountains. We'll fly back. Yeah, so it's not hard to fly. Landing's the challenge, really. We certainly don't want to stuff that up. Yeah, so obviously you're welcome to leave in the comments section if there's anything like tips on the flap side of things, but it's probably just, I just have probably the setting correct. The lakes at the back, I mean the airport's at the back somewhere. And then we'll fly back. Other things about the, you know, obviously all the radios and everything work. I haven't tried the ejector out. I'm sure some of you guys can try that out. The airports is over here. This is Wanaka Township here. Yeah, so if you guys haven't been to New Zealand, South Island, it's a place to go. It's a beautiful scenery. So keep going. Get some altitude here to get over the mountains. Sound is certainly nothing like a Twin Otter sound, that's for sure. It's quite reasonable. It's bizarre how fast you can fly this plane. Get divvied up for landing, which is just over the top here. Range to go. Oh, I'll go for some mesh. Working out what to do. So I'll see a bit of visuals so I can just take it down. If you need to scrub some speed off, you can always use the spoilers, which is off the back two rudders. They actually flare out, they spoil the air. So that's the airport. So we'll fly down and then we'll turn around and come in from the southern end, heading north. But fly up through a valley, probably should have done that in some respects. Could go around those valleys, I suppose. Us. It's alright, just go over the top here and I'll do it right left. Make sure I just go left and come turn right. Interesting airport to land at night time, that's for sure. Certainly trying to have IFR capability. Scrub some speed off. Deployed the spoilers to bring that down. I'm already still just over 9,000 feet, so do a sharp turn. As you can see where I am on the mini map down there. I'll come around this way. Try and land about 130 knots. speed off. Gear down. I think the altitude here is about 1500 feet, so I want to make sure that we have the plane set up. So the attitude, oh, that's a nice touch. Condensation over the top. You can see how challenging this airport is. So with that cliff face there. So a right turn in. So sure if that's a text box landing, probably not, but never mind. So I go down this light aircraft taxiway. Yeah, so in all, I think they've done a pretty good job of the aircraft for the knowledge that they have. I think they've researched it pretty well. Obviously, some of the avionics are still secret today, and as they've mentioned, that they can't actually find what that is out, but they probably based it on some of the other known aircraft, the 14s and things. So. Yeah, I'll still give it a thumbs up. You know, I haven't checked the manual out, but just wanted to get in there and fly it and put it on the internet for you. But yeah, look, it's something you could look at purchasing. I think if you've got the computer to handle the graphics, because it is a fast-moving aircraft, you know, I'd probably recommend it. Yeah, give it a bit of a thumbs up. Certainly be very good for the the career side of things when you're doing on air and you're doing joy flights, which I do, because you get a higher XP for that. Yeah, probably worth it, that's for sure. Yeah. You it always, you know, start it somewhere it's not so challenging, so it's a bit, you know, maybe the weather here today at Queenstown was pretty good, but it can be quite inclement here, that's for sure. So you probably want to choose somewhere that, like Nevada or somewhere in the fair states, or I don't know if I'd be flying this out of Bern, Switzerland, or anywhere like that with the Alps. Be smarter. Mind you, from a scenery perspective, it's probably not a bad spot to be able to do that. To shut down, it's pretty easy. You just close the pumps down, and you'll see that in a second. Which I'll just stop. Can do. Brakes on, and all you do is just kill the pumps, which is for zoom and just left and right hand pumps. And there you go. That's simple. Yeah, look, I might give it a go. That's to spoil the air, as you can see. So it changes the rudders. Obviously, there's a refueling cap that's come up. It's probably hopefully I won't be flying along with that, but that might probably have. Yeah, okay, so good luck with it, and leave in the comment section if there's something else you want to look at. Thank you.